Hello, how are you? I'm Art Franklin. You may know me as an anchor and reporter, longtime journalist, but right now I want to come to you as a neighbor, a friend who just wants to share with you a book, do a little reading for you, as we are all finding ways to spend the extra time we have because maybe we're not working, we're not in school, but we can always go somewhere else through reading, because reading truly is fundamental. I want to share with you the book called Lil G Faces the Brooklyn Bully. Lil G Faces the Brooklyn Bully. It's a book written by a friend of mine. His name is Glenn Toby. It goes like this. Let's get into it. Many children in my city are awakened each morning by an alarm clock, the soft whispers of a gentle parent, or the aroma of breakfast on the stove. For me, it's a little different. In the morning when I wake up, I hear the sound of the subway train doors and an elderly lady asking me to move my legs so she can sit on the seat, which was temporarily my bed. Some nights I sleep at the hotel, one of Mom's part-time jobs, which was often home for the night. It's the beginning of another day of adventure. As I shake off the night's fears, it's time to prepare for school. I'm headed to my first stop to pick up Return. Most people think Return is just a dog, but he's more than that to me. He's my best friend. We have something in common. Some people call me homeless, and they call him a stray, but to us, it doesn't matter. Here's my stop, Sterling Place. Return greets me at the door like best friends do, and I give him a pat on the head. I know that's a funny name for a friend, but my friend is one of a kind. I'm not too sure of his parents. He appears to be a mix of some sort. One thing I know for sure, whenever my dog goes away, he always returns. Breakfast on the run is normal for me. I take pride in always getting to school on time. Despite our homelessness, Mom always makes sure I have a hot meal for whatever she can scrape together. Mom gives me my morning inspiration before I go off to school. This is my source of strength. Sometimes her words are riding on tears streaming down her face. Remember, Lil G, we are not homeless. We are just without a home. Just keep living right and good things will happen, Mom would say. Today at school, we're having a guest speaker. We hope he lets us rhyme with him. I've heard he's a rapper. I can't wait to meet him and show him some of my rhyme skills. On my way to class, I see Brian, the school bully, coming my way. Hey, Lil G, if the rapper lets us rhyme with him, you better let me spit my rhymes or else, Brian snarled. Brian, why do you always have to be such a bully? I haven't done anything to you, Lil G replied. Bully? I'm not a bully. I can show you bullying. I get picked on every day in my foster home by the other kids, Brian said. Wow, Brian, now I understand why you treat us the way you do. I will make you a deal. When my mom and I get our home, you can stay with us, Lil G sincerely replied. See Lil G and Brian right there? The rapper's name is Sweetie G. He talks to us about how hip-hop started, what he does now with the Book Bank Foundation, and what he does for families. This sounds great, but my mind is on freestyle. I hope he lets one of us rap. The moment has come. Sweetie G asks if anybody believes they know how to rap. All of my classmates know my skills, and they tell Sweetie G to pick me, except Brian, of course. And he does. Sweetie G picks me. Here I go. My name is Lil G and I'm the best there can be. I spit my rhymes off the top of the dome. Don't have a house, so the streets are my home. Nobody owes me nothing, so I get it on my own. Mom says don't call us homeless, we just don't have a home. So it's face-to-face meetings because we don't have a phone. I've been searching for my treasure since the day I was born. Rhymes like this come naturally. I'm the best on the block. I'm Lil G. That's Lil G spitting his rhyme. The class goes wild after they hear my rhymes. To all of our surprise, Sweetie G was so impressed with my skills, he gave me a $100 bill. I didn't expect Sweetie G to give me any money. I just wanted to show my skills. When he put the money in my hand, I couldn't help but cry. I'm sure he thought those were tears of joy from meeting him, but I was crying for another reason. Brian saw my tears and thought he could steal my joy. "Hey, crybaby, give me that money now or I'm going to beat you up after school and take it," Brian screamed. "Brian, if you take the money from me, you're going to get in trouble with Principal Bowles and you will be suspended for bullying. If you get suspended again, it's off to another foster home," said Lil G. Brian hesitated and thought about what I said. "I don't want that to happen. Thanks for helping me not get in trouble, Lil G. Hey, don't forget your promise though," replied Brian. School today seemed like it would never end. I couldn't wait to tell Mom what happened. Return follows me as I run to tell Mom about the surprise of winning $100. I hold it tight as I race to her job. On the same block, I see a building that never caught my eye before. It's the place Sweetie G told us about today, the Book Bank Foundation. I see Sweetie G inside. He sees me and sends a staff member to the door to let me in. I hope he doesn't make me give back the money. I think about Mom's words of wisdom as the staff member approaches the door. Never talk or go anywhere with strangers. Every door that's open is not open for you. The staff member opens the door. I tell him to let Sweetie G know that I will come back when my mother gets off work. My heart begins to hurt because Mom also told me, never take money from strangers. I hope she doesn't get mad at me for having money from Sweetie G. Finally, Mom comes out of her job and I give her a surprise. Mom is astonished and asks where I found the money. I told her I wanted rapping at school and how the guy from the Book Bank Foundation gave it to me. This time, the same tears come rolling down Mom's face, but they were tears of joy. Mom tells me she wants to meet the person who gave me the money, Lil G, in return, standing right there. Return and I took Mom to the Book Bank Foundation's building to meet Sweetie G. There were a lot of rappers there when we got back. They all heard about my skills. When we walk in, Sweetie G tells his friends that I have a creative mind to make up rhymes in my head. Mr. Sweetie G, I didn't make up those rhymes. I live with them every day. My home is the J train, and I ride it at night to all 5 boroughs until I fall asleep. I don't have a TV, so I make up rhymes in my head on the train, but I never write my rhymes down. I just remember them and see how long it takes for them to come true. I don't rhyme for fun. I rhyme to keep from crying myself to sleep. Sweetie G and the people at the Book Bank Foundation asked Mom, was my story true about living on the train? When Mom let them know it was true, they said they would help us. It's Mom and Lil G. That night, my life stood still. Thanks to the Book Bank Foundation, we spent our first night in years in a warm, cozy hotel. The Book Bank Foundation gave Mom the down payment for a first home. I began going to the Book Bank Foundation every day after school to help Sweetie G give back to the community. I even brought Brian so he could join the mentoring program. Just like Mom said, to whom much is given, much is required. You've been listening to the reading of a book called Lil G Faces the Brooklyn Bully, and it's written by Glenn Toby. I'm Art Franklin. Thanks for letting me share this time with you.